What's happening, people? Jerome Arabia. And today on Unrated Individuals TV, I'm going to be opening up about the Alkebulan TV series and the origins of the story. The story, it's one that I hold dear to my heart because it's to do with one of my late uncles and his little brother, who I get to go and see nearly every year. My Uncle Francis shared the story with me, and I've been trying to get him to speak on camera, but he's not really that type of a person. We've managed to get a voice note because we had a bit of a conversation my last visit to Zambia, and I want to share bits of that conversation with you guys because he's allowed me to. So without us spending a little bit more time, I'm going to play you the voice note. The story is about trafficking mainly in the African regions. It's about the exploitation of African resources. I'm going to play this, but I just want you to have that context in your mind. Here goes nothing.
Trucks were still impounded, so to wait for the trucks to get cleared. Whatever whatever we loaded on top was offloaded, but what was left in the compartments on the floor. The floor is when you look at it, it's a floor. But you could load 15 tons. When you open the container, 15 tons for a truck is 30 tons. Even a truck at 35 tons, the tires won't show
Anything.
Congo, they don't look at tires. They'll just
Open.
It's empty. They walk. One guy will walk outside so many meters, walk inside. There's no secret. The way you make your secret compartment is at the end. You make like a force wall. But as it was,
On the floor.
the floor. So you walk full length, it's empty. You walk in, but sealed. You got your self-tapping screws. You load 2.5. Seal. You open the container, I'm empty. No come, Okay, what time? Okay, that time we were loaded. Ground top, we were pushing 45 tons. What they knew was 30 tons. Cleared paperwork, everything. But because of this up, all that now it was re-investigated. So everything got lost. But what was left wasn't ours. Mine was
On top.
Gone. My friend, the truck driver, also is me and your late uncle and the driver.
Yeah.
We lost. Went back to Joburg. Then they still had like 5 tons smuggled. He tried. Compensation. No, we all lost. So no, we can't get eaten. We just lost it. But to make money there, if you got the right people. Like you say, desperation, you got everything running for you in your country. Before people know what's going on, you are there. Then guys come in, they want to get greedy, offer more money, then you start losing this contract. You say, we started with this guy from nothing. We built each other. Not to say jealousy. You're working in the mines. These things, this. We play with him. Yes. You're not giving him peanuts. You're giving him
Something that's
to buy a TV, lounge suite. You're looking after him. Then, as people now, they see you also now. These guys are spending back. Wow. Word goes around, hey, Cobalt. Guys now come with, you offer him 5 pin. Guy says, I'm going to offer you 8 pin per kg. You go back to, hey, my buyer, hey, my guy. Boss, but your friend, there's this guy that you told me 5 pin, I was happy. Now your friend is offering me
8.
So can you, then you start losing. Everyone is, the other guy who comes says, they're paying you how much? 8 pin. I'll give you 9 pin. Or 9 kwacha per kg. So 8 kwacha, they're paying you 8 kwacha, me I'll give you 9 kwacha. That 1 kwacha, that time, it was money. So 9 kwacha, the other guy comes, hey, I'll give you 10 kwacha. But your profit is what? You are cutting down. Yes, you're going to make.
You're still going to make, but
but not
the risk.
The risk, and you're not even doubling. You're going to make maybe not even a quarter.
So, without saying too much, they tried to pull a move, my uncles. And back in the day, when they were mining copper, cobalt was kind of like a byproduct in most of these mines in the copper belt. So, they, in conversation with one of the truck drivers, who was a friend of a family friend, he was like, this stuff can make us money. And I'm guessing the tech companies had already started to dive into it at that point. So they would sell it in South Africa, and all they had to do is export, a couple of kgs, and they'd make decent money. Upon making money, he talks about having these shoe boxes of money in the back of his trunk. And when you'd go drinking, he'd go to the back of his trunk, open it up, take off the locks, and then take out like a wad of cash, pull out, a couple of hundreds, walk back into the bar, and got rounds for everybody. And he's like, that's where I messed up, because people are like, what's going on here? So, drinking, talking, more and more people found out about the byproduct being cobalt in the copper mines. And they all now went and started to renegotiate with some of the miners there and then export to South Africa. A big move now, big shift. They're not making as much money. His older brother was always very business minded and always looking for bigger opportunities. And he was like, well, okay, fine, Congo. They did this move, and long story short, they got caught. I'm not going to say too much because I will try and feed in a little bit more of his story from his, from the voice note that we have. But all in all, he talks about desperation and survival, and it leading to greed eventually. Because first you do it because you need to do it in order to survive, but then you do it because you see it as a way of going to a new level. He talks about, everyone was talking about trying to buy cars, and he could see himself buying a helicopter. But he was young, he was in his 20s. And a lot of young men go down these routes in the regions we're from. And a lot of people, including women, try these deals out of desperation. And that's the space that Alkebulan TV series resides in, is understanding the nuances behind the decisions that are being made. So I hope you guys enjoyed this first part, and stay tuned for part 2, because we're going to unpack a little bit more of what my uncle went through in order to try and get cobalt to South Africa. Stay blessed. Catch up soon.